Good morning and Assalamu alaikum class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and having a very good day. And as you all know that today is 5th of November 2024 and today is Tuesday and I am taking your science lesson. And as you all know that we are doing unit number 3, keeping warm. Can anybody tell me which topic we are doing in the last lesson? Okay, good. We have done about the temperature and yes, thermometer, and we have discussed about its units. Now we will doing a very quick recap of it, and you will give me the answers of the different questions. Okay, we are discussing about the temperature and measuring temperature. We can say that we are discussing about temperature and how we can measure the temperature. Can anybody tell G. Alian what is temperature? How we can define temperature? Good. Temperature is the measure of how hot or the cold things are. It means temperature tells us that it can measure the things how hot or cold things are. Okay, whether the things may be the body of the human being or the living things, or maybe it is the we are checking the temperature of any liquid or any of the weather. We also check the temperature of the weather. So the temperature is actually we have to check it or to measure it how hot or the cold things are. Okay, then can anybody tell me how we can measure the temperature? Excellent. Ahmad Naeem, that we can measure it with the help of the instrument that is called thermometer. And the thermometer how we can define the thermometer, how we can explain the thermometer. That thermometer is a device. It is a device or an apparatus. You can also say that it is an apparatus which measure the temperature, which can measure the temperature. Good. We also discussed the different types of the thermometer or not? Isn't it? Yes, good. We have discussed the different types of the thermometer. There are the two different types of the thermometer. G. Rehan, can you tell me? There are the two different types of the thermometer. Number one is the clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer, and the second one is the laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer means what does the clinical thermometer means? G. Muhammad. Clinical thermometer means it having the answer in its word, that the thermometer which is used in the clinic are called clinical thermometer, and the thermometer which is used in the lab, it is called laboratory thermometer. Okay, good. We also see the different pictures of the thermometer or not. Okay, these are the different pictures of the different types of the thermometers. If we talk about the clinical thermometers are the thermometers that are used in the clinics and that can measure the temperature of your body. Okay, there are the different types of the thermometer. The one is the mercury thermometer, that having the liquid in it, mercury liquid in it, and when we put it in our body, in our mouth or our armpit, the mercury will rise if we having the temperature, if our body is warm. Okay, and the second one is this one is a digital thermometer, and these two are the digital thermometer, and they can automatically tell you the exact temperature of your body, and we can use it in the same as the same procedure. But this one is you can place near to your head, and it can give the temperature of your body. Okay, and there is also a strip thermometer that you can put on your forehead, and it can help to give you the temperature. Now if we talk about the laboratory thermometer, laboratory thermometer is the type of the thermometer which is used in our labs, and that thermometer is actually used to measure the temperature of the liquids. Okay, there are the different reactions that are going on, and sometimes we have to take the cold water, normal water, sometimes we have to heat the water with the help of the burner or the spirit lamp, and so we have to check the particular temperature of that liquids. So we can use the thermometer, and this type of the thermometer is a little bit different from the clinical thermometer, because it don't having the mercury in it, it having another liquid, that is the alcohol, and it is having the red color, and the mercury having white or the silver color. Okay, now we also discuss about the different units of the temperature, isn't it? Yes, good. We have discussed about the units of temperature. Units of the temperature, there are the different units. What does the word units means? The units are actually the scientific notations through which we can, these are the terms that can be used, so which can represent the temperature. Just like if we talk about the time, time having the particular units. For example, time having the unit of seconds, minutes, hours, and so on. Okay, if we talk about the length, we having the different temperature. If we talk about the volume, it having the different temperature. There are the different types of the unit for the different terms. If we talk about the temperature, there are the different units, so that we can identify it that we are talking about the temperature. Actually, there are the, if we talk about the temperature, today's the temperature is 23 degrees centigrade, or sometimes it is represented as Fahrenheit. So these are the units of the temperature. Okay, so what are the different units of temperature? G for Farhan. Okay, good. There are the different units. Number one is Celsius. We can also say it as centigrade, and the second one is Fahrenheit. Okay, the third one is Alizé. Can you tell me? G, good. The Kelvin. Okay, wait a minute. The next one is Rankine, and the last one is Jean. कौन बताएगा? हमजा. जी हमजा. The last one is Reaumur. What is the spelling of the Reaumur? G, good. That is Reaumur. These are the different units of temperature. Okay. This is the last topic that we have done in the last lesson. Today, what we have to do today? Today's our topic is the places. The places, which places? The hot and the cold places. So, Today's topic is hot and cold places. What does this word means? Hot and a cold place. जी good. ठंडी and और गरम जगह. Hot and cold places. Okay, it means that there are the different type of the if we talk about the different places, they are it having the different temperature. अगर हम अपने घर में भी देखें, if we look around at our home, there are the different places that having the different temperature. Some place having, if we are sitting under the fan, it is having a cold temperature, and if we are if your mother is doing the work in the kitchen, it means that area is very warm or the warm or hot. Okay, and if we and there are some objects that if it is working, we can say that it is the machineries or the electronic devices. If it is working, sometimes it become warm, and if and some electrical appliances can give a very cool effect to you, and it is and some electronic devices are very cool when we open it. Can you guess me what I am talking about? Yes. Okay, good. Ji Kashif, it is the fridge or refrigerator. Fridge and the refrigerator is very cool inside. When we open the door of the freezer, we are having a very cool air which is coming out from it. Okay, and if we are sitting near to the if we are ironing our clothes, the iron is very hot. Okay, so in the same way, these are the different electrical appliances that I am talking about. But now here we have to focus on the hot and the cold places. Hot means that having that are the places that are very having the hot temperature. Okay, and there are different places that having the cold temperature. Okay, if we talk about the hot temperature, if we talk about the hottest temperature of the world, there is a hot temperature in Pakistan. There are the different countries that having the hot temperature, and there are in Pakistan as well as there are the cold areas in our country too. In the same way, there are the hottest place in the world as well as the coldest place in the world, and that having the cold or the hot temperature as well. So we have to identify, or you can also guess it, which in our country it's much easier for us to understand. And there are the different places which having the hot temperature. If I will talk about in Pakistan there are the area which is very hot is Turbat. In Balochistan and Jacobabad also having a very hot temperature, and sometimes the Nawabshah, Mohenjo-daro, and the Turbat having the temperature of 53.8 degrees centigrade. And if we talk about the temperature of the world, and there is a place in the USA that is called as the Death Valley in the California, and that is having the temperature of 56.7 degrees centigrade, and that is the hottest place in the world. Okay, and if we talk about the coldest place means the area that having having the ice, having glaciers, everywhere. It means that the coldest place having maybe it having the temperature in minus or very low 1 2 4, maybe it may be into the minus places, sorry, temperature. If we talk about the coldest place or the coldest temperature of the world is also is in the Antarctica, that is the East Antarctic Plateau, that having the temperature of minus 92 degrees centigrade. And if we talk about Pakistan, there are the different places that having, we all know that our northern areas are having yearly having the snowfall, and that having the different low temperature country area, and that is mostly the Gilgit Baltistan. And the place which is very very coldest is the Skardu, Rawalakot, Chitral, that having the lowest temperature, and the most lowest temperature is minus 20 degrees centigrade, that is in Skardu. Okay, so you can say that everywhere there must be some hot and the cold places in the world, as well as in our area, in our home, in our school. If we talk about in our home, you all know that there are the different places that are having the hot and the cold temperature, and there is a question arises that there must be a normal temperature or the comfortable temperature that suits to everyone or everybody, so that they can be feel comfortable sitting there. So that is a particular temperature, and that you have to search it from the net properly. And there are some I hope so you have understand about today's topic, that today's topic is actually about the hot and the cold places. Hot means that having the hottest temperature, and if I am talking about the cold places, we are talking about the coldest temperature. Okay, we have also discussed about the hot and the cold places of Pakistan as well as of the world. And now I am giving you some homework, and you have to do that homework at your home in your notebooks. So if you have any query or the question, you can having help from the net, you can take help from the book, either from the video, it's your own choice. Your homework will be we have already done 4 questions in our notebooks, and so this is your question number 5. What did people do to keep them cool in warm countries? And question number 7 is, what is the normal comfortable room temperature? Okay, there are 3 questions. Question number 1 is, what did people do to keep them warm in the cold countries? As you all know that if there is very cold in the for example in the northern countries, northern areas in Pakistan, if there is if there are snowfall everywhere, what did the people do to keep them warm in their homes? And question number 6 is, what did people do to keep them cool in the warm countries, just in the June, July, in these areas? What did people do mostly in order to keep them cool, so that they didn't feel any hotness? So this is question number 3. And now the question number 7 is, what is the normal comfortable room temperature? Normally, what is the normal temperature for all of them to stay at their rooms and feel very comfortable? I hope so that you have understand the topic very well, and this is all from my side. Allah Hafiz.